Hi everyone, I'm Kaylee, and today I'm sitting down with Franks.
I'm Frank. I'm Frank.
Hi everyone, I'm Kaylee, and I'm ask. Nope. Hi everyone, I'm Kaylee, and I'm sitting down today with Frank from HMAC, and I'm asking the questions everyone's wanting to know. What AC myth costs people the most money?
Turning up your ACs really high while you're not at home.
What red flag should homeowners never ignore?
Weird mechanical noises.
When should people stop repairing their AC?
When it's out of warranty.
One thing homeowners should do before summer.
Get your AC serviced.
One thing homeowners should do before summer.
Get that thing serviced to handle the heat.
When does an AC stop being worth fixing?
Your AC equipment has a long warranty. We're talking in Florida, 10 years from the date of installation. And that carries on with the equipment is not homeowner to homeowner. I would definitely repair your AC equipment while it is under warranty. You are going to, after the first year or two, depending on your labor contract, you are going to pay out of pocket for labor and miscellaneous materials, but the parts are under warranty. So I would stop paying for repairs on your AC system when the warranty expires. The first major thing that breaks when your warranty is expired, at that point, stop, replace your AC system.
Is repairing an older unit throwing money away?
Yes, you are throwing money away. Repairing an older unit that is out of warranty, you are definitely throwing money away.
An AC struggle more during the day.
So the name of the game with AC, how long it runs and how much amps it draws and how hard it works is all about heat load. During the day, you have a higher heat load. Heat's beating down on the roof. Roof permeates heat into the attic. Depending on the insulation in your attic, your heat load could increase. Go right to the drywall ceiling. The hotter it is outside, which typically is daytime, the hotter it is outside, the harder your AC has to run.
Fact or fiction? Turning your thermostat all the way down cools down the house faster.
That is fiction. It doesn't matter how many times you punch that down arrow on your thermostat or take that nest and spin it to the left. It does not matter. Your AC will not cool any faster.
Fact or fiction? Bigger AC units cool faster.
That is right in the middle. That's tricky. So I would say it's fact and fiction. Cool it's really measuring how you feel, right? So if you feel cool, then it's cool. But what you feel is humidity. What you don't feel the actual number on the thermostat. What you feel is the humidity in the air. So I would say a bigger unit, if it's oversized for your house, it will cool off. It will drop that numeric temperature too fast and will not dehumidify by the time it gets there. You will not be cool. You will not be comfortable, even though the thermostat says it's 70 degrees in your house. If you have the correct size AC system, by the time it reaches 70, 72, 73 degrees, it has dehumidified properly and you do feel cool.
Fact or fiction? Service plans are a scam.
That's a fact. Here at HMAC, we do not offer service plans. We offer maintenance plans. We do not do service plans. Service plans, they have a lot of exclusions on them. If you take that plan, you flip it over, you know that little fine print in the bottom, you're going to see what it excludes. Rust on your coil, rust on your pan, dust on a wire. They find a lot of ways to get out of having to pay. The way they make their money is by doing the least amount possible when it breaks to keep your unit running and keep you in a service contract.
Fact or fiction? Are all AC companies the same?
Hell no, they're not the same. Not even close. The reason why my clients have been around a long, long time, if companies retain clients for a long time, it's for a reason. All AC companies are not the same, and there's a lot of AC companies, especially in places like here, South Florida, high population, a lot of ACs, a lot of AC companies. They are all not the same. So I would say word of mouth is the way you want to go when you find an AC company. Don't just pull up the yellowpages.com. I would definitely go word of mouth because they've used that AC company. They know the good, they know the bad, they know what to say, and getting burned by an AC company is a real pain in the butt. And if you can avoid that by just getting a referral from someone with real life experience, I would do that.
What are some red flags and scams homeowners should watch out for?
That's a great question. Big ones. The guy pulls up in a blank white van or a Honda Civic, unmarked, no license number, nothing on it. The white van that pulls up in Back to the Future, when in the parking lot with the RPG. If they pull up like that, you got problems. Not only they may fix your problem, if it breaks in the next 27 seconds after they drive off, you probably cannot get them back on the phone. So big scams are unmarked vehicles. They either do not have it's actually illegal to have a licensed company and have an unmarked vehicle. Your license number should be on the van, should say licensed and insured on the truck or van. That's just how that's legal and here in the state of Florida. And probably most of the country. It's probably a common code across the country. Another big scam is salespeople. So a lot of companies have sales. They have salesmen and technicians both. So a technician comes in and says your AC is this. And then they call in like a closer, so somebody who's going to get you on the phone and really talk you into doing an above and beyond repair that the tech may have suggested because the tech is not a salesman. Here at HMAC, we do not have salesmen. All we have are technicians. Technically, I'm really the only salesman for the company. And I don't even go to door anymore. So we don't really have salesmen. And that's a big one is when they try to sell you more than you need or they're pushing you around. You should really get a UV light. You should really get an air cleansing system, air purification system in the ductwork. You should do this or that. Don't you love your kids? They're coughing. That kid's nose is running right now. Like those things you need to look out for because that's someone just trying to make money off of you. So those are some scams and some red flags to look for
How often should homeowners change their filters?
when they're dirty. No matter what it says on the package, check your filter every 30 days. Once a month, check your filter. If it's dirty, you change it. If the package said filter's good for 9 months or 27 years, they're liars. They don't know you. They don't know your 27 dogs and your 4 cats. So look at it every month. If it's dirty, change it.
What is one thing a homeowner can do to fix their AC today?
If it's not broken, not a damn thing. There's nothing you got to do to your AC if it's running fine. If it's not making weird, creaky noises, sounds like an old broken down truck. If it's not whistling extremely loud, if something's not falling out, if it's not flooding out your house or your garage, you have to do nothing. There's nothing to do.
What is your craziest attic story?
Attics super hot in South Florida. A lot of older Fort Lauderdale homes, a lot of Miami homes. Attics are about this tall. So you're like army crawling through clouds of insulation with a mask on. Water bottles shoved in all your pockets. I got a phone call. There was a weird smell coming out of their vents. I open up the air handler closet, open up the panel, and the air handler was ducted. The ductwork hit the air handler directly at the ceiling height, so I could only see the unit itself, not with the ductwork attached. I had to go in the attic. The attic access was in the bedroom, which was on the other end of the house. So I was army crawling through cloud of insulation, and it's all sticking. You're all sweaty and hot and miserable. And you get to the other. In fact, I let the homeowner know if I'm not back in 10 minutes, yell for me and make sure I'm okay. So I get to the other side. I get to where the ductwork attached to the top of the unit in the attic. I cut it open. I look down with a flashlight, and I'm staring at an electrified raccoon. Electrocuted,
Goodness.
killed right in the top of the heater coil, which is live all the time, even though you're not running heat. It actually has high voltage going through it. It went into the attic, got in the ductwork, fell down into the top of the unit, and got electrocuted. And I look down and I'm staring at his mouth open, all fried, and I don't know how long it had been like that either. It looked old. I'm not sure if they had just noticed it or like he didn't immediately smell, and because maybe a cooked animal didn't smell as bad for so long. I'm not sure, but that was a crazy story in an attic.
What do homeowners misunderstand most?
The word capacitor.
Oh, okay.
hmm Because when you say the word capacitor, typically their first instinct is you're a liar. Capacitor, where have I heard capacitor? I heard capacitor in Doc Brown invented a capacitor and they went back in time in a DeLorean. And that's what they think when you say the word capacitor.
Is that Back to the
Oh,
Future?
that is Back to the Future. Yes.
Got
Anyone
it.
you pick, yeah.
Yep, all of
That
them.
thing with the Y and the electricity yeah, that was a flux capacitor. So if
Got
they
it.
say the word capacitor to anyone at their home,
Misinterpreted.
both of them are like, you're trying to sell me stuff that don't even exist. And I'm like, so
You're trying to go Back to the Future.
now I'm getting them out of my van and they're reading boxes, or I'm Googling pics, capacitor in your AC system. and I got to show them because they think they're getting scammed. The word capacitor seems to struggle a lot of homeowners, but hopefully there's some awareness here.
What do you wish people knew before calling you?
Just basic knowledge about your AC system. Uh,
We live in Florida. I feel like everyone should know the basics of AC systems.
you should like if nothing works at all, start with a breaker. Check the breaker. Do you have power? Are all your lights off in your whole house? And it's not just your AC. You have no power. If they learn, if I could instruct people how to check their, almost everyone has a safety shutoff for their condensate drain. If they could learn how to check it without damaging the unit, because there's a safe way to do it, kill the power, pull it out, check it. If they could see that, they could save themselves a lot of time. They could save me a phone call. I'm all about teaching the homeowner so they can fix it themselves. If it's small, simple stuff that cannot potentially kill you while you're doing it, then I implore homeowners to learn about it and then do it themselves and save that money. Unless you have the money to burn, and then I'll come help you burn it.
Hmm.